Look at you. Look at this spider here. Look at you. Look at him! Curses on you for just throwing your webs up anywhere you want. You think you're better than me? Hello Internet, welcome back to the Digitally Monster Club. My name is Mark, and this is Full Play Fraturday in Golden Sun. So, since last time, I have actually leveled up a bit. I'm now level... Well, Isaac is level 11, and Garrett and Ivan are level 10. And I got really good gear on me. Found an artifact weapon, which... took me a long time to get in the original game, or my first playthrough, I should say. Oops, no. That. There we go. Decent amount of coin. So we are currently in Bilibin, where the mayor is a jerk. We'll find that out in a moment. Seems up to the challenge. So what do we do? So if you talk to the townspeople, you find out that there's a lot of lumberjacking going on, but they decided to cut down a forest that apparently is protected, and they didn't realize that. And thanks to Mount Alice eruption, things have gotten really strange, and people are turning into trees apparently. So it's kind of strange times for them, and they want to deal with it somehow. And this guy has a Scottish accent for some insane reason. Nothing wrong with having a Scottish accent, but they don't explain it. Oh, so this is fun. He doesn't believe in you. Hey. They're just kids. But yeah, he has currently barricaded the route between Kolima and Bilibin. Bother you? Nope. Good job. Yep. And something. And then he changes his mind. Oh. Chase it down. Going east anyway. You can go once things have settled down. Let's go. Good lad. Frowning face. Work that. Okay. Out, kids. Out. Rust. You should leave now. Ugh. Nope. May not need a key. What? Oh, said too much. My bad. to go now. Well, that's this. That's really the only purpose to go to build it. You can honestly bypass it, but you should absolutely grind to at least level 10 and use your coin to change all your gear out, or upgrade your gear, I should say. Because you're gonna need it. Alright, there we go. There's that. So this is the barricade. It says area is known as the permit Lloyd McCoy. So, this looks a little familiar. The door is tightly locked. But I don't give a flying. Gee, that looks like a person. Well, They're so heavy. So yeah, all the trees that look like that are actually people turned into trees. This is Kolima, and the other thing that we passed by was Kolima Forest. Yep. Yeah, the only way to get dialogue in this place here until you fix things is to use mind read. This tree was a person. Turned into a tree. Do you know why this happened? Yeah, me personally, yes, I do. The game, no. Who could have known? It's tagging my mind. And you can't move, but you were saved by something. Mm-hmm. It's never gets expanded upon, but you manage to save yourself with your own synergy. Nope. No, not quite. When you have critical hits in battle, that's RNG. That has nothing to do with your need. Yeah, it'd be awesome to use power like that. Here we go again. Are they? Disclaimer. Change power will not be enough to save the people of Kolima. They took your answers to me and I should take mine to them. We are dying. Yep. 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 Is it this one? No. It's this one. Here we go. Yeah, I didn't learn about this entrance until way later. Because there's no, like, indication. I think you have to mind read someone in the game to find out about it. Or randomly find it on your own. By the time, try to spend my time walking, not walking into objects. So. It's... Whoop, damn it! Get up, get up. And this one's friendly. Excellent. There's gin. Granite, which is super useful. There are, I don't know if I mentioned it, but there are offensive, support, and defensive Jin. Support Jin, and healing Jin. So support are ones that raise your stats, or lower enemy stats. Typically ones that lower enemy stats also do damage as well. Some of the ones that raise your stats can do damage. That might be in Golden Sun. Not sure if I'm right. There are few Jin. There's only like 2 Jin, I think, in this game that heal. Maybe there's 3 or 4. And then, there's ones that do damage, and then there's defensive Jin, and Granite is one of them. And I'm pretty sure it's... Yeah. Granite is... I think it's one of the best things you can do in terms of defensive abilities. Check out these items later. But Granite, it basically, you put up an earthen barrier, and it negates like 90% of the damage that you would have taken. It's ridiculous. It's powerful, and it's super useful. And you basically should use it as often as you can, especially in boss fights. This is Kolima Forest. As you can see, there are a lot of chopped down trees here, and it'll make itself even more apparent later on. Okay, so... I enjoy the puzzle here in Kolima Forest. We'll see it eventually. The what was it? In Dark Dawn, you pay a visit to the forest again, and the layout has changed mostly, or a good number, a good bit, I should say. But yeah, there's a lot of great puzzles in this game. That's a nut, and it restores 200 HP. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, it's a very powerful healing item. A very useful healing item, especially at higher levels, when you have a lot more HP. Convenient that all these logs are off the way there. Up, this down, around, over, and here. Excellent. Okay, so this is the puzzle I mentioned. Not touch floodgate switch. Screw you. Alright, so... yeah. So there's two parts of this puzzle. The first part is getting to that chest. The second part is getting into the next area. And... yeah. Alright. So this one you can't move, so you don't. And this one... where... so if you wanted to just get into the next area, all you had to do is push this one. And then you could just hop from one spot to the next. But I want that chest, so it should be... if I'm remembering this right. This one over here. Most of the puzzles in the game can be brute forced into the solutions. Or you can brute force into the solutions, but you have to do it... yeah, okay, here we go. Up. Some back over, and top. That should be my path. Yep, alright. Okay. Oops. So now, across the logs. In the second game, there are logs that you can actually roll. Oh no, you can. Yeah, they're in this game too. It should be in this game. It's a far later section. All right. Equips resists water. Yeah, a lot of the artifact gear has certain attributes that affect your strength or resistance, typically resistance to certain elements. course, the easiest way to reset the puzzle was to just exit it and enter again the area. Oh, there we go. That should do it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think I mentioned it once, but it's surprising how the specific details that my memory will focus on or remember. Sometimes it just shouldn't. Hello. Ah, Shreds glamour. You resisted it. There's great warmth within you. Well, that's a nice thing to say. We're already too late. Soon he will die. Shall the forest destroyed. Clean waters of Mercury Lighthouse might save Tret. The fountain waters have long since dried up. Mercury Lighthouse. That's one of the elemental lighthouses. I'll not speak to you, child. Oh, Tret's wrong. So, you can go straight to Mercury Lighthouse. Actually, I think you can do it, like, right off the bat, once you come through Goma Cave. I'm trying to remember if there's a sequence you need to trigger in order to yeah, I think there's certain like stopping points in the game. It's like you have to have completed or started certain events in order to get through. Very careful up here, though. Oops. There are tarantulas, and they like to spit spider. Or spider. They like to spit poison. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and. Oh, hang on. Which one was my last save? Dang it! Jeez. Alright. Flipping hell. I'm trying to save my game. Damn it. There we go. Alright. So yeah, don't discount a branch just because you can't see the entire... Oh, damn it. Don't want to do that. Just because you can't see the entirety of it, because there are chests hidden up here. Alright, so there's nothing on this branch. However, when you do get into a fight, no, it's Spider. Tarantula is the evolved form later in the game. And honestly, you should probably kill the spider first, if you can. Let's see. Oh yeah, when you start a fight, the screen will show the entire layout, without the branches and leaves in the way, I should say. Fight. So, fun fact about the troll is that they regenerate health, and it's something that has kept in all 3 games, to the point where there is a optional troll boss in Dark Dawn and it's a multi-part fight, and the troll in it regenerates health. It is, it's quite a challenge if you don't know what you're doing. Look at you. Look at this spider here. Look at you. Look at him! Curses on you for just throwing your webs up anywhere you want. You think you're better than me? Jerk. Right, healing rings. So this is one of the... a lot of crap here. Oh, I do have it. Sweet. I'm gonna give that to you. Give you... Nope. Give this. And I should give you these. Give you... It's a good idea to spread out some of your items. Particularly healing items. I'm gonna give the ring can be used over and over again unless it breaks. Then you have to get it repaired. I think no, it's it would say has a chance to break. But yeah, you can equip rings in this game. They're not quite as they typically have very little. How do I say it? They have to... There are some rings in the game... Not this one. In Dark Dawn, it's a bigger thing. In the next game, it's a bigger thing. You can create rings from materials. In this game, there's only a few rings. This is one of them. And they are useful. Sometimes they affect your stats, sometimes they provide healing bonuses, sometimes they just do other stuff. But they're rare items. So don't expect to be equipping and unequipping rings left and right. Because that's not happening. So this branch is useless. Except to her leaves. But useless for me. Alright, so go around. If you need, that's a synergy stone. If you need to replenish your synergy, go ahead and use it. But shouldn't need to do it too much, honestly. Alright, so I need to go. Oh, and this branch mechanic comes back in. Actually, it might be. You might be able to do this in. The town of Kolima. You might be able to. I think the inn actually has that. It's the branches up on top that you can wander through. But in Dark Dawn, it pays you get to do this again. You get in Kolima, you get to wander the branches in the town if you go up high enough, and you need to do that actually to progress the storyline. That. Did I get it or did it run? It ran. Darn you. Luckily I don't need to restart the whole thing, I just need to... I could have done that in the other video, if I just left the cave, if I went back up the stairs and came back down, it would have reset, I think. Idiot. It's been a long time since I played this game, though. Oops. Alright. Okay, synergy, do spawn, synergy, do plasma. There we go. I felled it. Now it joins my party. And set to item. this. Not. So you had to come through from the other side. So go this way. First level up for the Amaze that was in Mount Alf, or Soul Sanctum. Oh, Isaac was found impacts. That's not nice. Ivan. Okay. Out here. I could have sworn there was a chest up here somewhere. It seems I was mistaken. Whoa. Chill, man. Not seeing it, no. So this is top floor, so what you need to do... you want to go through that hole that you've seen in the middle of the floor. So you just run back over your same spot, and you fall... It feels like 5 stories. You somehow land without breaking your knees. Aha! I meant to save just before this, but I did not. I shall never leave. Striking the forest, and not even the heart of my power. Yeah, well, trees and what with the rest of us. So this one shouldn't be too terrible if you do it right now, but you definitely need to be careful. And for boss fights, I recommend that you boost your stats when you can. Or start by boosting stats and trying to lower your opponent's stats as quickly as you possibly can. So it helps to do it early on when it makes a bigger difference. Because unless they can boost their own stats or lower yours, or negate the changes, it's very useful when it plays out. Summon Ramses, summon Atlanta. Summons in this game are a lot of fun. Trap doesn't have an insane amount of health, but the biggest thing or the biggest effect that's gonna have, the thing that's gonna have the most effect on this fight is the gear that you have equipped and what level you're at. So that's the best reason to grind and upgrade your gear when you can. Alright. Wake him up and beat the hell out of him with some plasma. Okay. And just keep doing... Oops. Jin. Darn you! Suck. If your character does fall asleep, if they get hit hard enough, they can wake up. But that's really just RNG on there, right? For that. Shit, see, that's why you need... that. There you go! It wasn't too bad, even with my main character asleep. I like how he's asleep, but he's like kneeling and holding onto his sword. And you get a potion, which is a very powerful healing item. That's like endgame. So you got a face down here and a face on the front of the tree. Very weird. Lost the rays, defeated the evil, did not have the world with so much sorrow. Yeah, leave the world without regrets. He's like, oh, hey. No. Need my help? What? What? You say what? You need something? Of course I need something. I need something before they die with the forest. And then you see this, and you feel like, what? The power no longer reaches Kolima. Forgive me. So just the interface here dies. So you have to continue the story at some point. So, if you talk to him now and nothing really happens, you need to heal him before anything else continues. So, might as well retreat. If you need to level up, just run right back through. If I remember correctly, you need to heal Kolima because you get something to pass through to the next area. Yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. You saw actual bats, the low-level crap from beginning of the game. Yeah, Kolima Bridge, because the guy on the other side needs to be cured. Go. So you stopped one problem, but gotta do more still. Yeah, apparently nobody else is going to the Kolima Bridge and trying to use it. Very strange system this era has for guarding checkpoints and such. Alright. So when I did my leveling up, I actually came over to this cave. If you use growth on the vine here, you can do that by trade at least one Jinn between Garrett and Isaac. Both of them will learn growth. Use it on the vines, follow the path, and it'll lead you straight to a chest with the elven rapier that I'm currently using. It's a good, easy, yeah, that's just right there. Powerful item to get right away. I mean, as soon as, literally, the first thing you should do as soon as you get out of the Goma Cave is to come here and grab that. But if you do come here and level up, you gotta be careful. That ghoul I just fought, if you encounter two of them at once, you need to run, because they have an ability called Cannibal Thing, which will sap your health, and if your character levels are low and their defense is low, you're just, like Ivan will die in 2 hits. It's quite powerful. But then once you do level up to like 8, you should have probably enough coin. Go back to the village, or to Bilibin, upgrade all your gear, come back here, grind to 10, leave, heal up, switch out any more gear if you need to, and then go and continue the story. here. To a bat cave. Back Alright. So, fire, puddle. And can't do anything with that right now. But oops. As you can see here, kind of gives you a clue as to how to affect the puddles. So, move this over, and the ice pillar melts. You can go through here, and come around, and grab the chest. Should be a vial. Yep. That's, a vial is more powerful than a nut, but less powerful than the potion. That's 375 health it heals. The nut does 200, herb does 50, vial does 375, and potion does 500. And it's the high potion, I think is what it's called. It heals all your health. So then you come into the lands of Imil. I believe is what's I-M-I-L. So just run through here quick as you can. Bump the hell out of this bear. And go to... Let's do... this. Now, don't quote. Yeah, oh, this is not the lands that I melt. This is the town of I melt. It's the Frozen North, I think, is what it's called then. Something along that line. Yeah, but don't quote me on this. I think you can get a higher monster encounter rate by walking in forested areas. Seems to have been the case. Again, really strange working memory here. That is... There we go. Yes. Alright. File. So Imil is home to the Mercury clan, which is a group of adepts. Go this way. Gotta move that. Okay, yeah. This. Yes. Alright. Go. No. This way. Ta-da! Hello! So we get... which one is it? Fever, which is an attack gen. Oops. Alright. Then, one of these homes has a... Yep. Empty bottle. Which... I did it for the heck of it. When, my first playthrough... or actually, probably my second then, when I realized that there was more to the game that I completed the first time. The empty bottle you fill with the waters of Hermes, which is the healing water, the healing spring stuff that you need to that Laurel, the tree, mentioned to heal Tret. Well, I healed Tret, and then I went back and I filled it up again. And I never used it for the rest of that game. But you can transfer data between Golden Sun, the Lost Age. I took that bottle of Hermes water to the end of the end of the game for Lost Age. And managed to beat the boss without ever using it. So yeah, the game keeps track of this kind of stuff, even if it doesn't give you a reason or a way to use it again. It's paying attention. This guy's got the right idea. Exercising in the cold. I put on some muscle mass in my chest, by the way, from my exercising. I've been running still, but been doing full body exercises to try and. Oh, that's right. These guys are bedridden until you heal the town. Yep. Yeah, but I've been doing extra exercises to try and compensate for the lack of running I'm doing now since I've scaled back on my channel. This guy is standing out here just freezing. Being an idiot. So, is it this? No, it's that. It's gotta be that. Where the heck? You're supposed to have an encounter with Mia at some point. Is it Mia? Maya? Is it this house? So yeah, it's ridiculous, but the Water of Hermes basically cures like any disease and heals your health, but it also makes like the less healthy again. So like all the elderly people here are like living longer now, so it kind of staves off death a little bit. Sacred Feathers, you can get them from some monsters as a drop. The only thing they do is they prevent monster encounters for a while, so it's kind of like Repel from Pokemon. It doesn't last a while, or doesn't last too long. Stop doing that. Jeez. Alright, got any artifacts? The only thing is this. Don't need that at the moment. Supposed to be an encounter with Mia in town, which sets her off for. I'm drawing a blank here. Damn it, Mia. Yep. Warning, back around now, trying to catch it. Maybe you have to talk to someone specific, and then the encounter happens. Who lived near the entrance of town? No. You went to their house you might have seen her if you stopped there. Okay. Now let's try. There we go. So the girl with the blue hair is Mia, the healer of the Mercury clan. And she's a very kind soul. So that's called Ply, I believe is that move. Much better. He's down. Maybe without you. And then he starts coughing again. Who are you? Can I help you? Alex? Wait a minute. I know that name. So then over here is Mercury Lighthouse. It's blue and green. Yeah. You find out in the second game that this is one of 2 lighthouses that are actually based in the north of the map. Which is a weird choice, honestly, because you've got down here is Venus Lighthouse. Up here is Mercury. Way to the west is Jupiter, and then farther north is Mars. Mars is the last one, and Jupiter and Mars lighthouses are only available in the second game, and Mercury and Venus are only available in the first game that you can access. Even if you come back to the areas, you can't go in. You can't really do any. You can do almost nothing with this main landmass here for. And most of this here, I think, for Golden Sun: The Lost Age. It exists on the map, but you can't do anything with it. But it occurred to me is that it would make more sense to put keep the Soul Sanctum and Mount Alpha Vale like towards the center of the map of the world, or whatever, and then have your characters go like straight south, following what are their names? I've already forgotten. Saturos and Minardi. And then you follow them northeast to like over here, and then that would be where the Venus Lighthouse would be. So it just rearranged the map, because I don't think they fully planned the entirety of this game or story out for the 2 games before the game was released, or before it was finished. And the other thing is that in Lost Age, there is a frozen area at the bottom of the world map, and there is a tower there, but it's not a lighthouse. Not one of these things. So, it was it just felt like they overlooked a minor thing that would have seemed to have made more sense. You know, north, south, east, west, and attribute each one of those to a elemental lighthouse. So, where am I at? Alright, so that's pretty close on time. So I'm gonna go ahead and save my game here. Alright, and then when we come back for the next part, I'm gonna go find out what the hell Mia knows about Alex, which of course I already know. But you will advance the story. So that's it. So thank you for joining me, and hope you were enjoying this game series, because I really do love it. I nitpick out of. I can't help but make observations. It's part of who I am, and I embrace that. So I know I do that a lot, but I like to try and raise the quality of the games that I play and the content that we as gamers get, and especially in terms of story. Like I rip into story, because there's sometimes you need to find new angles to close up plot hole devices, because I'm concerned for the industry right now. Because there are bad games or poorly done games that are coming out. I've been hearing about a lack of cheater control in Battlefield 5, and I was looking forward to getting Battlefield 5. And it feels apparently it feels more early access than finished game. And it's just like that's not how you do this. That's what caused the industry collapse back in the 80s. So if you don't enjoy my videos, I'm sorry. It happens, but I hope that this, brings a perspective that you might not get otherwise, especially if you haven't played the game before. do try to play games that I enjoy. So hopefully that makes up for any problems you have. But anyways, that's over. So thank you for watching, and hope you come back for more videos. And until that happens, take care.